What's going on, everybody? It's your boy C-Zar, and we are talking about Bitcoin today. Hit that like button, subscribe if you want to see more content like this, and let's get into it, you guys. It is the 5th day of June today. Here we are at about $104.8 thousand. 3 days, 22 hours left in this week, 21 hours, 48 minutes left in this day here. Looking like we do have a little bit lower to go. If we're looking at the RSI here, this interaction where you dip below the 50, you find a fresh breath of air above it, but then get right back below it immediately. This is a clear indication that we likely do go lower and progress more into the RSI down to something at the 40, if not lower. I very much do expect that we see a reading that is below the 40 or something like that, which would imply that we have a little bit more to go. Nothing too crazy, right? Nothing dramatic. I mean, if we're looking at the price right here, the expectation would be to go down to about $102,000, $101,000, something in line with these lows here, right? That's the expectation at the moment, based off of the RSI and also based off of this fib here from a low to a high, the 236. It's not common. It is not common to find support at the 236, but whenever you do, it tends to be in powerful trends, and I think this has been a rather powerful trend for Bitcoin. So, I mean, overall, just relative to any of this, it seems rather powerful. So finding support at the 236 might be what we do here. If not, if we don't find support at about 101.7K thereabouts, give or take $500, we might go down to $95,800. I can't see a scenario where we go too much below this red line and we find support, something like that. If we go below this red line to any kind of significant degree, I would very much expect that we find support at least somewhere around here, if not lower. But very much I would expect that we find support there. This is not what I'm expecting to happen. I'm very much expecting that we do find support down at these levels, but you never know what's going to happen. So from here, we're looking for the downside. Let's look at the 1 hour time frame and see if we can validate that. Okay, so it's been a little choppy over the past couple of days. We've definitely moved up and down and all around, right? More pointed to the downside. Looking like we do have lower to go. Our 1 hour RSI is bearish with lower lows and lower highs. I like what you're doing here. I do like what you're doing here. I mean, this is a potential sign that you could be finding support and moving higher. It's kind of different than what you've seen on your progressions lower here. I mean, this little phase right here almost looks like you're wanting to break out of this downtrend, and maybe you do. Let's look at the 15-minute time frame. 15-minute looks set up to be bullish, but overall more, I guess it's pretty neutral. More bullish right now. I don't know. Maybe we do move up. Let's see where we are here. Do we have some kind of diamond right there? Let's look at the low to high. Low to high. Golden ratio 382 back down. I'm going to stick with the idea that we move down, but if we were to move up, we'd probably see this happen early today. It would happen within the coming hours. If by the time you watch this video, or maybe a few hours after you watch this video, we're above 105,500. If we're back above this, let's give it a little bit more. The 236. If you're above 106K, then I would say what I'm about to say is wrong. I'm about to say we're going to go down. Okay, so instead of going down, if we get above 106K, just know we're actually probably going to go above 107K and actually can continue moving up here. But I do think we're going to reject down. I think we'll probably move down to about, again, $102,000, $101,000, something like that. I doubt we break below 101K. I don't think it'd be good to break below 101K, but something in this box is what I'm expecting us to do. That probably happens over today and tomorrow. 1 hour time frame. We have enough time over today and tomorrow to get a lot of work done to the downside. I believe that we will achieve something in this area in that time frame. Looking at the 4 hour time frame here, where there's some bullishness in the 1 hour, there's bearishness in the 4 hour. And the 4 hour is more significant, right? Gives me confidence that I made the right decision saying we're probably going to go down here, right? You are after all at an area to find resistance right here. Let's be fair. It's just this kind of looks different. This whole little area looks different than the other half of this move, if I'm being fair. But looking at the 4 hour time frame, it looks as though we just broken out of a upward sloping trend here. So that's bearish. Below the 50, that's bearish. Most of the time that you've been around, not most of the time you've been around. Let me speak some proper English here. The majority of time in recent history, you have spent a good bit of your time below the 50. You're gasping for air above the 50 each time you get there, right? It's like a gasp of air. Clearly, you're in a more bearish phase of the RSI right now. Getting back below the 50 here, breaking out of this uptrend, I think this is going to mark continuation to the downside on the 4 hour. You might even see a lower low than this on the RSI. Maybe you get some bullish divergence or something like that. I don't know, but something lower than this, which likely will take you, if not below this low, at least back to it. But I think you'll go below it, man. I think you're going to go down to this area, but I've already made that point. I don't know what else to say. So target's still alive. It's the same idea as it's been for the past few days now, or I don't even know how long we've been talking about it. Maybe like a week now, talking about going to 100, 101.7. After that, after we find support, we're likely going to move up immediately. It's going to be a big move like this. No, that's not what's going to happen. We're going to move up. We're probably going to move up after we move sideways and consolidate for about a week, right? So here, man, my voice is dying. So here, if we find our low this week, well, let's see. Let's see, actually. Because I'm thinking we'll break out next week. So if we find our low, we're probably not going to consolidate for a week, actually. This one took 10 days. We've been, I would say, consolidating now in this area, finding our way lower for 6 days. I don't know, man. I would say as early as next week, Monday. Yeah, Monday next week, the 9th or later. Sometime next week, we will be moving up. I don't know if I would expect new all-time highs next week, but we're definitely going to be chasing new all-time highs, and maybe the following week we get there. But I don't know. I wouldn't be surprised if next week we were definitely pointed to the upside here. A little bit more consolidation to go first. And when we do start moving higher, 120, 130, 140K, those are the first 3 targets that we have in mind. I'm thinking that we stop somewhere around 140K by the end of this month, if not higher. I got nothing else for you guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. Hit the like button, subscribe. Thank you all for being here. I'll see you on the next one. Take care. Bye-bye.